Kim Jong-un has a new theme tune, and this video is doing the rounds. How do I know? Because James Creedon told me. Welcome to Media Watch.
Good evening, Mark. And it's doing the rounds on the internet in the West and in the rest of the world, but probably not in North Korea. They don't have access to a lot of that kind of stuff. But it is on TV, it is on radio. It's called Onward Towards Final Victory. And of course, the whole idea is to build a mythology around the so-called great successor. Let's take a listen to some of the rousing music that comes out of that particular piece, where he's not referred to in person. They're extracts of a speech he made in April. And some analysts are kind of surprised that he referred to North Korea as a country and not as a great power. That's already a change given previous pieces of music. Now, it's not new for North Korean leaders to have rousing pieces of music like that. His father, Kim Jong-il, had a piece of music for him known as No Motherland Without You. And his grandfather had a song called, rather predictably, The Song of General Kim Il-sung. Now, both those two previous pieces of music were beamed into space. So they don't do things by half measure, as we know, in North Korea. That was in 2009 during a North Korean satellite launch. So there you go. I suppose you would say that looks very much business as usual, North Korea style.
It's amazing. You say they don't do things by half measures, but in terms of feeding the country, it's a disaster, isn't it? You know, so the people are starving.
They're definitely
the priorities
not
are all skew-if, aren't they? Completely.
Well, where it matters, indeed.
Now, some things may have changed though in North Korea. James has discovered Disney characters performing in official ceremonies. I believe Tigger was there too.
That's right.
Yeah.
This video came out in the last couple of days as well and has been circulating around the internet. A little bit of a departure from the usual way things are done in North Korea here, because usually any symbols of the West would be very much ignored. And here they were included on stage at an official ceremony at which Kim Jong-un officiated. There you go. That is definitely weird, right? I think we can establish that.
It's very much a departure from what you expect to see, what we have seen, you know, in terms of pictures released from North Korea. It's the most secretive country in the world, isn't it? So it's hard to imagine what goes on sort of behind the scenes here. But to find Disney there seems strange.
That is very odd. Some are saying it could be a sign of a slight opening up. Apparently he's also authorised earrings, he's authorised high-heeled shoes, things like that. So things are perhaps making a little bit move.
I can't imagine there was an agreement with Walt Disney to do that. There must have been something they just did as a kind of like a pirate scheme.
Do you know, the whole Disney thing is interesting regarding this family, because his brother was caught trying to sneak into Disneyland Tokyo back in 2001, Kim Jong-nam, and he didn't have a passport and he was trying to sneak in, and Kim Jong-un apparently went to Disneyland Tokyo himself in 1991. So there seems to be a bit of a family fascination with Disney.
Okay, the wonderful thing about Tiggers is Tiggers are wonderful things, and I bet he knows the words of that song too. Okay, James, for it is he,
yes,
likes a biscuit from time to time, he tells me, and one Australian biscuit company has discovered just how far people are willing to go to get a little nibble.
Right. No, biscuits. We all like a biscuit, right? But but Fantastic Delights is the name of this particular brand.
I don't know this one.
This is a bit of marketing that clearly was quite successful because the video has gone viral now online. The idea was they plonked that machine, you can see in the top photo, in the middle of a public square, and people intrigued approached it, figured out that if you pressed a button 100 times, you got a packet of biscuits. And then a little bit later, somebody would have to press it 1,000 times and they got a packet of biscuits. Let's take a look at the pictures we have here, because some people actually proceeded to press that button 5,000 times to get a packet of biscuits. You'd probably have earned the money to buy several packets of biscuits in the time that you took to press it.
Oh, dear.
And so this one, she's clearly thrilled with her achievement. This person here decided to obey the machine,
right,
get down on her knees and bow. I think we'll see this in a moment. She's following instructions. Now, all of that I think is actually a little bit disturbing, because it's kind of signifying what we are prepared to do when told to behave in a certain fashion by machines. Are we really that easy to sort of subject to orders? I don't know. In any case, it's a bit of fun.
It's a bit of fun, but it suggests that kind of thing psychologically that, say, George Orwell was getting at in his books, and Aldous Huxley was getting at in his books as well, that people can be controlled by the state, can be controlled by a big brother figure, or even a biscuit-giving machine.
Right. And as one person on Twitter said, if they're prepared to do that for biscuits, what would they do for an iPad or something like that? Or even, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure someone one day will find out. Yeah.
You might press it many, many more times or do even more stupid things. I could suggest it, but I won't.
I think we should stop there, James.
Right, let's
James
stop
Creedon,
there.
as ever. Thank you very much indeed. James Creedon with Media Watch.
Thanks, Mark.
Good to see you. Good to see you.